This is a Gorilla Podcast Network production.
Welcome to the Late Night Potluck Show. Potluck Show. Potluck Show. Potluck Show.
Thank you for joining us. Welcome to the Late Night Potluck Show, episode 29. This is your host, Dave, hanging out here with the crew, coming at you from Night Owl Studio. Excited. We got our guests. We got food on the table. I mean, as usual, but I'm excited to have this guest here. Let's just go around the room. Let's just jump right in. Manny, we're starting with you today.
We're gonna start with me today.
What's on your mind?
Yeah, you're gonna start with me already.
You always start with me, bro. What are you
that's
talking about?
Exactly. Like,
Pass this, give me that, open that beer.
Oh my God, what the fuck?
we're gonna start off like this, all right? Because I don't. You know what? I'm gonna leave it alone, V. I'm gonna leave it alone because I'm gonna get started on him today.
That's a nice shirt.
Oh, you like that shirt? Yeah, it looks good on you too.
Thank you.
Oh man.
He got the wrong size, bro. Blowing up your spot.
I wasn't even gonna say nothing. I was just gonna look at you, tell you you had a nice shirt
I'm not
on
on
too,
camera,
because
so
you're
I'm
behind the
good.
camera. That's what I'm saying.
No,
but
he has his shirt.
he has his shirts. They
It's
just
less
don't
than
fit.
No, his.
Oh, his. Oh, no, you said. Oh. Ooh. Hefe said that he didn't get one. I'm gonna refrain from speaking there. But you know what? I'm doing good. I'm happy. I'm excited. We're back. Another episode. I heard empanadas are on the menu. So as a Latino, I get excited when I hear that word, you know. So I'm excited for that. I'm excited to hear the story behind this business that we have here today, and just be here to have fun. What's up with you, V?
First of all, shout out to the Philippines.
The Philippines. Hey,
I'm
Riel.
good, man.
Riel's
Busy
over there
day
right
today.
now.
Busy day. All photography today. No food.
Yo, he's over there signing books and shit, posters. And
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
Oh, he is. Oh my God, it's Rihanna.
He saw the stats and decided to take a 2-week vacation over to the Philippines.
If he would have had this shirt, oh man,
Oh, dude.
right off the plane.
Straight sex symbol.
Yo, ship one over there. When he coming back?
That's why we don't have our poster, because he took it. He signed it.
He's getting it signed. Okay.
But I'm good. No food events yet. Photography all day today.
Okay. Yep. Talk about ramping up for that event coming up.
Yeah, I just finished all the designs for the ad journal. Those things are packed. They went from 9 pages to 20.
That's awesome. That's good.
So it's looking good so far. So everybody, if you want some hot sauce, some good time, a Valentine's Day dinner with your wife, February 15th, Discovery Museum in Bridgeport, 6 o'clock.
So Dave's Angry Sauce, we're gonna be in there in the house with the. We're gonna be one of the vendors, but before that, we will be at Rum and Tequila downtown Bridgeport for a Valentine's pop-up. That's gonna happen on Sunday, February 9th.
And rum and tequila is the old Tiago's, right?
The old Tiago.
The old Tiago's right across
You
from
know
the
where these
Levy Green.
shirts?
No, it's safe. It's a safe environment. Come out and hang out, some drinks, some food, and pick up some. You could definitely pick up some hot sauce for your loved ones, spice things up and shit. But there are gonna be other vendors there.
Oh yeah, you're gonna spice things up on Valentine's Day.
Strawberry and Dave Angry Sauce.
That's right.
Yeah, right. Forget the
Knock it
whipped
till you
cream.
try it.
Forget the whipped cream. Get your
Stole
sweet
my
and
mommy.
spicy on.
There are some couples out there. You know, I met a couple that got married in a hot sauce cruise. I didn't even know that one existed.
I'm pretty sure there's a cruise for everything nowadays.
So yeah, then following Saturday, February 15th, we're gonna be at the
Love Our Community fundraiser.
Discovery Museum.
And one of our past is that the one where one of our past guests is
Our
gonna be the
homeboy Chris Clark.
guest.
Yes, Chris
Is he
Clark
like
gonna
an
be the
MC?
host. Yeah, he's not. It's not a comedy set.
Okay.
But he is the host. You know, he's gonna do his thing.
Yeah.
For the whole night, he'll be in the mic, introducing everybody. So I'm pretty sure it's gonna be funny.
Word.
So that's what's going on with Dave's Angry Sauce, and I'm excited.
Those shirts though, man, I can't get over it. That dude looks sexy as hell on that shirt. The one in
The
the
one on the
green.
left, right?
The one in the green.
The one in the green.
I got.
What do you call that? In the mirror, it says objects may look bigger. So
Wow.
would trust
Especially
He
when it
called you
looks like a
rear
semi
mirror.
truck sitting next to a bunch of smart cars.
That was a good one. I can't lie.
I am mad though. I'm mad at the shirt. You know,
He
you
took-
gotta look at he took the abs off
I
the
took
shirt.
the abs. Yes, I did.
He had to make himself look a little more manlier, and he didn't feel that with the abs that it looked manly.
You know, and we all knew it wasn't your abs. It was
No, it was
just
the shirt. You know what I mean? That was the Chris.
He said
Talking about Chris Clark, that was the Chris Clark
Yeah,
was.
episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Distracting.
For those that are listening, the shirts we're talking about are our new late night potluck merch. This specific design was made by one of our fellow co-hosts, V, and it features the 4 hosts and our original logo. Check them out on Etsy.com, and
That is the late night potluck.etsy.com.
there you go. Find them on there. If you wanna get a discount, I don't know who to call, so don't call me about it.
But we're gonna put together a little giveaway. That's a giveaway.
I was say, can I win the getaway? Are we? We're gonna do a giveaway, huh?
Hey, by the end of the show, if you could think of something,
Hey, if you want to win a shirt, we're gonna come up with something before the end of this episode for you to be able to win a shirt from the Late Night Potluck Show on us. So keep a lookout for that, and we'll go from there. Hopefully, I don't know. Maybe Rick will win one, or I don't know.
I already put an order in.
He's gonna put an order in, right?
All right, well, listen, let's jump right in. We got some food on the table, and I want to introduce you to he's actually a colleague of mine, or an alumni, or a graduate of the last year's 2019 Food Accelerator by the Collab and CDC. And yeah, so we were together and going. So we both graduated from that. That was a very awesome experience. Since then, he's launched his startup. This is Eduardo Lara from Republic of Empanadas.
What's up?
Hey, how you doing?
Good.
How you doing, Eduardo? I've been talking about you all the time. I was like, I gotta get this dude in here, and I love what you do with the empanadas.
Thank you.
But yeah, talk a little bit more about how this came to be.
So empanadas, so I'm from the Dominican Republic, and empanadas are, the best way to explain it is hot dog for New York are empanada for Dominicans. So you can find empanadas every corner that you
Right.
walk by.
You'll find empanadas, from Chile, Argentina, all the way up to from the Caribbeans.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, all the Americans, they
all the
have their
Latin
own
Americans,
style, yeah.
Everybody has their own style of empanadas, and this is something you grew up loving.
Yep, I grew up loving empanadas. Like, this is the thing that you eat at school, high school, college. When you hang out, you walk on the streets, you can find it everywhere. And so when I moved here, you don't find empanadas anywhere. You need to go straight to a restaurant. They only have like 2 options:
Beef and
cheese,
cheese.
beef and cheese, sometimes meat. If you're
Sure,
lucky.
yep.
Yeah.
Then you need to
that's-
go there, sit down on the restaurant, start on the appetizer size.
Mhm.
Then you go for the lunch, and there's no way you go straight for empanadas. So what you have to do? You have to cook it by yourself.
Make it
And
yourself.
so I was cooking empanada for me, like, okay, I want empanadas. Now I was making for me, and then the food business accelerator came up and said, that's the time to bring the empanadas to New Haven.
Mhm.
So we started making the empanadas like the original one, deep fried, but I make a twist and make it like oven bacon. So when I'm on the market, I can have it for longer time in the display, and they're gonna stay crispy and crunchy. Things that you can do with the deep fry.
Right, because the oil seeps in there.
Yeah,
it
they
sits
get
there by the time you
soggy.
get it.
Yeah, that's the worst, man. Going over somewhere and you're like, I want empanada, and then you go, you're hoping for that crunch, and then all of a sudden,
It's all soggy and
it's all
soggy.
soggy and
The
that's
deep
the
fry
worst.
empanada is good when you get it right away.
Nice and
Yeah.
fresh, yeah.
Like just fresh. They're good. But with difference here than in my country, you have a lot of rules that you have to follow with the health department, fire departments. Like you have like a deep fry here. You need all the permission. You bake them. If I bake them, I jump all this process because I already cook in a commercial kitchen. They're gonna stay fresh for longer. Yeah, don't hit the table. Yeah, and they came delicious. Like, so something that I did, some people be asking me like, what are the classic Dominican empanada? Whatever that you put inside of the empanada, that's the classic Dominican.
Yeah.
Like all my friends, but make a real Dominican. The one that you're eating is real Dominican. Like, no matter what, because people, when I came all my crazy ideas, Dominican are crazy. They put whatever inside the empanadas. Like, that's what I do. I put whatever inside the empanadas. So I went to New York. There's a empanada place. There's a franchise that come from my city, from DR. So they have a couple stores in New York. So I went straight there and took a picture of the menu and I sent it to my friend like, you see, lasagna. We have lasagna empanada. We have pizza empanada. We have shrimps empanadas. We have all kind of empanadas. It's not
in New York. You can find Dominican sushi.
Yeah, but what is it? Oh my God, Mama Sushi, right?
Sushi.
Is
Oh,
the
yeah,
one you
yeah,
talking
yeah.
about Mama's Empanadas? Or I think that was Colombian.
No, that one's Colombian. This
think
one
that one's
empanada
Colombian.
monumental.
Oh, okay, yeah, I know. The other one's Colombian empanadas.
So Eduardo, let's jump into explain what we got in this pan, and we'll jump in. We'll
So we have empanadas here.
okay.
So
Are they Dominican?
Are they Dominican empanadas?
So
hope
these
there's
one
lasagna in
are
there.
barbecue pulled chicken empanadas.
Oh,
So,
That's why Self is still
oh
here.
my God.
so yeah. So I've been making all these crazy empanadas from pumpkin spice pie empanada, apple pie empanada, lobster rolls empanadas, chili cheese hot dogs empanadas.
Oh, that sounds good.
Like whatever that comes to your mind, just put inside empanadas. They're gonna come
Which
good.
one's your favorite? If you, si tu mamá te pregunta, ¿cuál tú quieres? Which one you gonna
Yeah. What is your grandmother? If your grandmother says, "Mijo, ¿cuál es que tú quieres?" Which one do you?
One. Uno not one.
Man, I love all of that.
Oh,
But one that I like are the cheese one, like the pizza one, cheese.
Oh,
There is
I
one.
love pizza.
I created one that is roasted pepper and cheese. Like that one is out of the mind. That was just because of my own ones. The roasted peppers and cheese.
Can go wrong with roasted peppers.
Because that one kind of roasted peppers, sweet corn, cheese, and it's super juicy, and that's gonna be for the next one.
What's your favorite type of empanadas?
so I grew up Puerto Rican. You go to a Puerto Rican restaurant,
Yeah.
you get beef and cheese, chicken, and then those certain places would have like a pizza, right, or jamón y queso.
Here in the United States.
Here, United States.
United States.
So I've always went with the beef and cheese. But then, of course, you have, I've tried yours before because the whole proof of concept during the business accelerator. I tried yours. I tried a few others. And what was the one that you did for that? We were at the high school. Remember the last event we did together? Kyrie was there.
Oh, yeah, for the diner.
You did an artichoke? No. You did a spinach.
That was spinach and kale.
And then
No, kale and feta cheese.
Yeah. And then
What's-
the other one was
And the other one probably was chicken, creamy chicken,
creamy chicken. That was really good.
summer creamy chicken. Yeah,
that
I remember that one was that was the hottest day of the summer. I remember too.
But I grew up loving. My favorite one was beef and cheese. That's we didn't have much options, but that was my favorite one.
Yeah.
So, what about you, V?
I gotta go with the beef and cheese too.
Beef and cheese.
That's the one my grandmother used to make all the time. So, or the pizza one, but carne y queso.
I'm gonna
But
go-
I made a Philly cheesesteak. I made one.
That'd be my favorite one.
So for me, I'm gonna give it two different answers because if I'm here and I'm in the neighborhoods and I know in Bridgeport, there's quite a few places you can go to. More Puerto Rican style. There's Dominican spots that do them as well. But Here, I'm more of a chicken person, right? So I love going for the chicken ones. If I'm in Puerto Rico, it has to be some type of seafood.
Yeah.
It has to be some type of seafood. The camarones.
That's right.
You know, the pulpo, something, you know.
De lambí.
Everything.
Allá hacen de lambí. La gente no sabe lo que es.
Yo, no, they don't. So it's like, I go with conch. I have it with conch and everything. Oh, everything. Just all types of seafood. They just stuff it in there, you know, because for the most part for us, and I'm pretty sure it's the same thing in the Dominican Republic, you go down to the beach somewhere and there's probably a bunch of kiosks with empanadas everywhere.
Especially in the coast.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, the coast. So you're at the beach and you eating empanadas and you're paying like $1 each. Like they're not like $3-4 here. What have you? But you know, it's for me. That's how it is. That seafood right by the ocean. You know what I mean? And that's how I feel. If I'm here, I'll do beef and cheese. That's what most people do at home. Like if I'm at the store, I'm gonna go for the chicken.
A slice of American cheese. That's typically what you go for, right?
I mean, yeah, unless you're too broken, then we go for that government cheese. That don't
cheese.
break. I mean, it
Don't melt.
Don't melt.
Vita arroz.
Don't melt.
So let's take a bite of it. I have a
Alright.
question for you guys. All right?
I don't know if you just heard that. We gotta go back to the recording. He looked at me and said, "Countdown V." Go ahead, V. You do that.
You heard that crunch? This is baked. And you probably baked this how long ago?
8:30.
An hour almost? 2 hours almost.
No, 9:30.
9:30.
No, 8:30.
You fried them outside.
Even if it was 9:30 and it was not too long ago, they're still super crunchy. What you think, Rick? That's delicious.
How do you make the chicken?
That's my secret.
That's it. I was expecting.
Why are you gonna ask somebody that?
Man, it's good.
How you make the chicken? I don't even care about the outside, just the chicken.
That's the secret. The
Yeah,
banana
that's-
is the inside.
That's the flavor. That's the taste.
So here's my question for you guys. What is the difference between empanada and pastelillo?
Empanadilla, and
pastelillo, right?
When
'Cause
did we start calling
Nosotros tenemos los pastelitos.
¿cuál es la diferencia? What's the difference?
I think it's just a culture thing.
No, la forma.
No.
La empanada
My
como
mom
media
explained
luna.
it to me. Yeah, my mom explained it to me one time, but I think for most people that don't know the difference, to them it's just a culture thing, like where they grew up. They
So,
just hear it.
The thing is, I don't know, because in Puerto Rico, empanadilla is not a thing. Right? It's either empanada. I've seen pastelillos too, but I think it's also the shell. Pastelillo, I've seen back in the day when my dad, we used to run the seaside. There used to be trucks in seaside, and I used to get pastelillos, and even the meat was different. It was almost like a corned beef type of meat, though. I don't know.
It probably was corned beef.
Maybe, right?
So I'm sorry, we cut you off. What was your explanation on it?
Well, I don't know. The different pastelillo in Puerto Rico. But in DR we have empanadas and pastelito. And pastelitos are
The cakes, right? Little.
no, they are the same, but instead of this one like a half moon, the pastelito is the all round, and they have like, for example, this one the fillings on the side. In the pastelito is in the center, round by the dough. But almost is the same thing. But the pastelito are more, what I could say, for snacks, like wrap food for
Because
the.
I've heard of pastelillo de guayaba, but no, right? De queso. Those are called pastelillos too.
No, you talking pata de guayaba? You put some guava paste?
No, like the pastries, the cheese.
No, it's like what he said, but like again, it's a different country. Like so, Puerto Rico,
Yeah.
Dominican Republic, you go to Argentina, it's something different. You go to Colombia, it's something different.
But we have the empanadillas. They are the same shape as this one, but yeah, they are total different. Even the dough, but they are kind of to be more sweet. They are more in the sweet side. The main empanadilla, or guava
I
empanadillas,
grew up saying
pineapple.
empanadillas.
So I think, I mean, if I remember, then don't quote me because I know my mom. I asked my mom this. I said, "Mom, what's the difference?" I don't know. I think it was based off like not too long ago when Facebook was going crazy over the, you know, what is it called or what do you refer to? And I think that's why I go back to saying, all right, I think it's more of a cultural thing of how you call it because more demographically. Right, because where you live may determine on what you call it, right? Because you go down to the hood, almost everybody in the hood calls them pastelillos. They don't care what they are, what's in them. They don't call them empanadas. They don't call them empanadillas.
That's true.
Unless you go to East Maine or something, they can be calling them different. But you know, I grew up in the Hollow. Everybody's calling them pastelillos for no reason, right? I think the way she explained it was empanadas were with meat, empanadillas are the pizzas, and then pastelillos were just.
Sweet treats.
Could be sweet treats or just another name for it, just another
Pastelillo
reference.
to me is with the guavas and all that.
Yeah. Which I think is like what you're referring. I know what you're talking about. You're talking about that little like pastry with the powder and the guava in the middle, right?
And that sounds good, right?
Nah, that one empanadilla for us.
And those are empanadillas for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
They're kind of more.
it's like a puff pastry.
Yeah.
It's
And
like
you put like the sugar on
Yep.
top. Yeah, those empanadillas for us.
Yeah. And then for us it's something different. Well, it's just like, listen, like in Puerto Rico, what do we call cake? Bizcocho. You go to other countries.
In Ecuador is pastel.
And everywhere else is pastel. You go other places, bizcocho is actually a bad word. You know what I mean? And so I've said it, and some people look at you like, "What'd you just say?"
Just did a Mexican Sweet 16 and pastel. I'm like,
Pastel, yeah.
bizcocho. I was looking for pasteles.
Yeah. And that's the thing for
Pastel
us.
en hoja.
Yep. And when we say pastel, for us, we're thinking about pasteles, the ground up banana with the meat inside. So again, I think it's just really a cultural thing, like where you come from. I don't think there's an official. I think empanada is just an oversight for almost everyone because every
I
country.
think that's easier for America to say. I'm just empanada.
Well, even anybody, because you'll
How you
find
said America.
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 Here's the thing: you won't find pastelillos to be called the same thing in all the countries. You won't find empanadillas be called the same thing in every country, but you will for sure find an empanada in every single country you go to.
Yeah. They make a difference, but at the end, it's the same empanada.
It's the same empanada.
Yeah.
Like the Colombian ones are. I love the Colombian ones too. They're
corn. They use corn, right?
yeah. What I don't even know what the outside is.
But they have two kinds. Two kinds like these ones, and they have the corn ones.
Yeah, the corn ones.
For example, Dominicans, we have this kind, and we have another one made out of yuca. That you make yuca flour, and then that one, you mix it up with stuff that I'm still learning how to do it. You deep fry it, and they came out super crispy. So they made like a yuca crispy dough.
Hey, pass me the napkins. Just
Napkins?
out of the whole thing.
Pass me the empanadas, bro.
Sorry, technical difficulties here.
Making sure he's got a nice shot of that.
Talking about those empanadas and the beach and things of that sort, we got an assortment of beer here that we didn't talk about that I was blocking. My bad. So I think Dave brought a variety of them. I came with a purpose with my beer though. You know what I mean? We were talking about it earlier. I wanted it. I knew some Dominican empanadas coming in. I was trying to look for a Presidente, right? Dominican beer. Couldn't find it. I went to a rinky-dink place because the other place that has everything was closed. But I went with another island beer from Puerto Rico that goes great with empanadas too, because that's usually what I'm drinking on the beach whenever I'm in Puerto Rico drinking empanadas. So there's Medalla there and a few different beers from Trogs. If you guys want to jump in, we got plenty of brew to go with this
Go ahead,
stuff
go
here.
ahead.
I'm not going to talk about anything.
I go with the medalla.
You're not gonna talk it with a passion, bro.
Not today. I just want to drink beer, eat empanadas,
pick
and
one,
listen
just pick
to
one.
stories.
I
got more Medalla.
Let me
here.
try the one, the left. There you go. Never had this one. This one is a Trogs Independent Brewing Unfiltered Dream Weaver Wheat Beer. It's like he's panhandling.
All right, since he decided to do that, I feel like a douche. So Medalla is up until maybe about 6 months ago, 6 to 9 months ago, Medalla was only sold in Puerto Rico. So like for us who travel over to Puerto Rico, we would always bring a 12-pack or so with us. We would sacrifice clothes and things to stick 12 packs of beer in our luggage, to bring them over. And about 6 to 9 months ago, I don't know who championed it or whatever, but as they know, that this region of the United States itself has a high population of Hispanics, no matter what it is. Especially here, we have everything. You go to other parts of the country, like you might have more like just Central Americans in certain areas. Because I mean, I don't know for Dominican Republic, but you go outside of here or like Chicago and like maybe Florida, you ain't gonna find no Puerto Ricans anywhere else. You know what I mean? So they ended up importing it, and it was like they sold out within the first like 2 days. The moment people found out it was here, because they didn't announce it, they just sent it. Right. And people found out through Facebook this thing was sold out. You couldn't find anything. Like, it was crazy. But it's just a simple little light beer. It's, you know, it's an easy drink. You can sit there and
this
drink.
is island beer.
Yeah, it's just island beer. You know, it's a beer for you to be able to drink all day long. You know what I mean? And not get super crazy off of just be able to drink beer all day. So
This one's a Pilsner, same as Presidente.
yeah, yep.
So it's
Yeah,
a light
just
beer
a
that you
super
can
light,
drinking all
easy.
day.
Yep, that's it. Have fun, drink, and then for NO and PR, it's huge that the beers are not big at all. Most drinks aren't big; they're usually 10 ounces or smaller. And the reason behind that is a big reason. Down in the Caribbean, right, Dominican Republic, it is hot.
Doing beers crazy cold over there.
So
yes.
you go down and the
Like the
islands,
beers
the
over
beers are
there?
stupid cold.
Like it's frozen. You're like 1 degree to go frozen.
Yeah.
So the best way, since it is about 100 degrees there 90% of the year, you know, a 10 ounce beer, you're able to drink it quicker before it gets warm. So that's why they go with a lot of the smaller beers a lot of times in places. Just more for the cans, not the bottles. Bottles, they stay at the 12 ounce. But the cans are generally find 10 ounces. So these you can't find these because they don't even sell the bottles here. I believe they don't sell the bottles here, just the cans.
But in DR we have the bottles. How you call the ones here? 45, 40?
Colt 45?
The cold are the big
Oh, the
bottles.
40 ounce bottles? The 40s.
We drink that one. That's the one that we drink.
That sounds like East Main Street.
Like huge bottle, and
In Ecuador, it's a
you keep drinking. Imagine 3 of them for $2.
Ooh. 40 ounces for $3.
In Ecuador, they drink their beer, they pour it into cups. So they don't buy cans, they buy big bottles of beer for the table,
Yep, that's how we do it.
and they serve.
Do it with straws too?
No, just
Oh.
almost shot, and they just keep. They share the same bottle, but they pour into little cups while they drink their sorrows away.
So we have this one, the 40 ounces, and we get the plastic glasses,
Yeah.
the dispensable one that are 10 ounces. So we get one for us. We
Nice.
keep drinking because we're drinking cold.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't drink one of them by yourself because it's gonna get warm. So we get one, we open the first one and we start drinking. That one's gone, the other one, another serving, and another one. So that way you keep always drinking cold beers all the time. You see that we call it colmadones, the colmadón, that is like the bodegas over there. You can sit on the sidewalk and start drinking.
Yep.
Like we have drive-through for getting beers, getting drinks. Like I remember the one was customers coming by to the R and was taking them to the restaurant, and let's say that we were drinking beers, we were drinking, I don't know, drinks. Let's say whiskey. There are one moment that you don't finish your drink and we have to leave. If you are here in America, forget about it. Buy drink. You know, you're never gonna know about it. But over there, you call their server, hey, can you take it to go? He comes, they put it in to go cup, and you can go walk by out of the restaurant drinking your
Yeah.
your drink. You can go to your car, driving, drinking.
Unfortunately,
yeah,
I'm
that's
the
why.
drinking driving part, but that's how it is in Puerto Rico too. I mean, I found that out myself this past time though, where you know you can ask for it to go. I was like, I didn't even know you could get the beer. I'm used to being here where
Yeah.
it's like, you know, places closing or you gotta go because or whatever the case is. You're done. Like you're drop it or chug it.
Open beer, no, in your car or shit.
Over there, as long as you throw it in a plastic cup, man, you can walk all over the place with it if you want.
No, over there, they put it to go and take your drink. Like in New Haven, we have the Cantina Taco Bell. That you can they have drinks, margarita, beers, all kind of stuff. And sometimes when I like Taco Bells, so I go to get my frozen margarita, some tequila give me like 24 ounces for some margarita. You eat 3 tacos, and at the end, you have like a halfway of the margarita, and you have to chug it.
Right.
Yeah. Isn't that the worst though? I know for me, once I get full, I don't want to sit there chugging my drink, especially if it's beer, because you get too full of it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's the worst.
But thank you, Manny, for the medallas and the education.
That throat crap.
Just got it.
But a question about this one. They same as the island?
Same exact ones.
Because the problem with the Presidente,
Yeah, I heard
like
about that.
here's not the same as over
Because they're
there.
bottled in Jersey, right?
Yeah.
These are, if you look at the can, it's manufactured and bottled in Maya West, Puerto Rico.
Because the
Yeah, these are
Presidente here is
imported.
good, but it doesn't taste the same as over there.
No, yeah, these are full blown Puerto Rico. They're not see the can right there says Puerto Rico on it right there, bottom of it. Yeah, Maya West.
Yeah, in the bottom.
Yeah. Where's the name? But it's usually I know on the boxes right there. Brewed and packed by Compañía Cervecera de Puerto Rico, Maya West, Puerto Rico.
And who owns Medalla?
It's that company right there. Compañía Cervecera de Puerto Rico.
Because now there's...
Because there's no like like Anheuser-Busch doesn't own them or stuff like that.
Yeah, because
I don't know about-
they got Presidente. They brought Presidente.
Who was it? A-Rod and it
No,
was
no,
somebody
no,
else,
no,
or-
no. They invited first, like many years ago. They InBev, Bosch, the huge one.
Oh, Bush, Anheuser-Busch.
Anheuser-Busch.
Oh, wow.
There was InBev. They came from Brazil, and they got Presidente. Well, the whole cerveceria, because they have Brahma, right? This beer. They're super famous on them. Every country that they go over there, they raid with everything. They was selling the beers for less than a penny. Just to tell you that they came so into the market. They were selling a peso. 1 peso, 1 Dominican peso. They were selling beers because Presidente is Presidente. And nobody can fight Presidente. So they came with everything. They was putting... So they have the Festival Presidente. That is the biggest festival in the year with all the artists. They came from Puerto Rico, every places. Outside of the festival, they was selling the beers for 1 peso.
Wow.
So 50 Dominican pesos is $1. So for $1, you get 50 beers.
Holy cow.
So they came that way. At the end,
They don't do that anymore? I was about to say, let's go to the Dominican Republic.
they do everything. At the end, they only go less than the 10% of the market. So what they do, they bring the huge money. Okay, I'm gonna buy your company. So they brought the company. That's why they're starting exporting here to America. And was this week where A-Road, Alex Rodriguez, he got a couple stocks, couple shares of the company, and now he's gonna be the CEO, president in United States. So means that probably President is gonna be a huge brand now.
Oh, yeah, it's been getting big. I've been seeing a lot more on different sporting events.
Yeah.
Definitely a lot of different
Advertisements.
commercials and advertisements. It's all over the place.
Yeah.
It's huge. It's good beer.
Because one of the things that you think when you're thinking in the art beside the beaches, it's the Presidente beer. Like assume that you go to the hotel.
Delicious empanada.
That's the best thing. Empanada. Beers and empanada are the best combination.
We gotta get
And
back
hot
to
sauce.
the empanada.
I was saying, I ate like 7 of them while we're talking.
That's the problem.
What are some-
If you live in there, you start eating there.
All right, let's try this. So hopefully I don't hit the camera.
Pick it up.
Pick it up, eat it.
5-second rule.
Come on, there you go.
So what are some of your best seller flavors or fillings?
And probably the creamy chicken, because one of the one that I've been making more. But what I was doing in the farmers market, I was team up with Land Trust, so they have the urban farms all around New Haven. So they have this program that is the entrepreneurial job for the kids. There was kids from high school, and they was taking them after school to work in the land instead of the kids being in the street doing whatever. So they was working on the land on the farms, and whatever they was doing, they was selling it, so they was making money for them, so they can start learning how to do business and working the land.
Yep.
So they came up with this program, and I was okay. They're gonna be my suppliers. So every week when I was in the market, I was sending an email, hey, what we have for this week, and they was sending the list of all the products that they have, and I was making the empanada out of it. For one of the requirements to be in the farmers market, that you need to be local
Or use local products.
or use local products. And so this one was local New Haven. So it was coming from one of the farm was next to my home. I'm living downtown. So there was products that I was just grabbing from here. Okay, this is gonna be empanada. I was okay. What we have? We have zucchini. Okay, let's make a zucchini empanada. So I was mixing with all the veggies. I was making like roasted veggies empanadas. That one was a bestseller too. One that people love it was the pumpkin spice pie.
That sounds
That
delicious.
was crazy. Because never in my life I make a pumpkin pie. So when I make everything and I end up with this soup, it was, how in the hell am I gonna put this soup inside an empanada now? So I found my way to how to
Thicken it up.
thicken it up. I put in the oven like half baked and they take it out, put inside, baking out the empanadas. And that was a bestseller. People was asking for that one, and that one was just for fun.
It's a process.
I mean, when people hear pumpkin spice coffee, pumpkin
In
this,
the fall,
oh,
I just want to say that apple cider is a far more superior product.
the hot cider.
Oh, I love cider.
Yeah.
Oh,
okay, here we go. We're steering off the alcohol again.
we didn't say hard cider. We said hot cider.
Oh, hot cider. I heard hard.
You stay over there. All right.
There's the guy with the beer in his
Yeah, with the
hand.
I know,
cinnamon
right?
and stuff. That one.
Yeah, this guy. He just
One beer and he's thinking of beer.
Yeah, this guy. Put that. That's it. How much alcohol? It's a 4.8. You weakling.
So, who have okay, when you're launching a business, the food business, one of the biggest challenges is finding a kitchen. Have you run into that, or you had a kitchen right off the bat? You had somewhere to go and cook.
So part of the program, I was using City Seed Kitchen. So they're ending up getting 3 commercial kitchen for use. Like at the beginning, it was hard to get into permits because there's a new food permit for micro food business. So I remember when I applied for that one, I was one of the first one applying. So when I was getting my permit and stuff, let's say I went to the health department. Hey, I want to apply for the micro food business license. What the hell is that? They asked me like,
Yeah.
I don't know. You're supposed to want to give it to me.
Yeah.
So they have to make meetings with the supervisors, and then you need to go to the fire department first. I go to the fire department. Hey, came here for my license. What the hell is that? I spent maybe 2 months from department to department trying, because they don't even know what the hell was happening. Like that was because it was new, but the city hall, they made this new one, and from one day to another, okay, it's live, but they didn't tell nothing to nobody. So when you went to the departments, they didn't know what you was asking for. But yeah, so when I got all my permits and stuff, I have the lucky that was City Seed. They have like the commercial kitchen for use. So every time before getting, I just renting in advance. Like next weekend, I'm gonna be in the farmers market. Like the kitchen's available these days that I can use it, because I use 2 days, one for prepping everything, another day for cooking before the day of the market.
Right.
So I send my email and send my time and everything. It's okay. You have the kitchen from 8 to 10. Someone's coming at 10, so be ready at 10. Have everything clean up and all set for the another person coming in.
Right. Yeah, we gotta give a shout out to Caroline and Margaret from Collab and City Seed. They're freaking awesome. That's who hosted the Food Business Accelerator, and they have a kitchen for a sanctuary kitchen where they host refugees from Syria. They had a good support system there, and just I think the initial the first food accelerator was for all the refugees, from Syria, and they helped them out to adjust to America in New Haven, and this is food capital of Connecticut, and of course they've all jumped into the food scene, and then we jumped into the second one, shout out to those guys. Those great people. They still contact me, and they have a winter market for the winter. They got all these other markets. They're awesome people. They're big supporters.
Yeah, CDC Sanctuary Kitchen is one of the best organizations in New Haven.
Yep.
Like, I'm part of them, part of the group, part of the chef, and basically we have right now 50 chefs from different part of the world, and most of them are refugees, and most of them don't even speak the language, so it's very hard for them to introduce themselves to the new life, let's say in that way.
Yeah.
And the best way that you can do that is with food. And most of them, the only thing that they know how to do is cook. Man, they cook. When you go to the events, you try all this new kind of food that was in your paladar before, and you fall in love. And all this person, they found this organization like their home, because it's where they are safe. People love them, people help them, and they find a distraction of their real life, and they can focus on the things they like, and also they can make a living out of it. So they can start getting experience how to deal in the kitchen and stuff, so in the future they can do their own catering business or put their own restaurant or work in a restaurant, and it's like a nice beginning for them.
So for you, how do individuals get yours outside of, I know you mentioned farmers markets, are they able to get your product outside of a farmers market?
Yeah, I also have my catering business.
Okay.
So when people want for events or stuff, they contact me, and I work under what they want. Like they ask me, let's say food nutrition, it can be vegetarians, or it can be that, I don't use this, or for example, I have one event next week that is halal food.
Oh, nice.
So I need to get halal chicken and the meats and stuff. So cook under. I'm still hitting the table here.
Sorry.
You don't realize how much you talk with your hands until you're prohibited to.
Yeah.
I mean, no, you can move the hands.
That's why I try to stay away from the table. That's why always you see me leaning back or
swing
I'm
his
far.
back.
I always swing it back.
Let me get it more.
I try to
the
stay away
microphone
from
to me instead of me going to the microphone.
Yeah. But okay, so you're doing the catering with halal food, right? And now is that food outside of just empanadas, or are you also doing other types of food?
No, only empanadas.
So it's just
I only focus on empanadas.
You cater the empanadas. That is dope. That is dope. I'm about to get a baby shower coming up.
Yeah, no, and I see that a lot. And actually, my wife,
empanadas.
my wife's half siblings are Dominican, and you go to they always have empanadas. They get big pans of just empanadas.
Yeah.
In their parties and stuff.
I want to add more stuff later, because beside empanadas, in the carts, let's say the carts that we have over there, we have kipe. I don't know what they call kipe here. That is wheat dough filling with meat and deep fry. Bola de yuca.
We have what we call alcapurria, which they have the yuca.
Yeah, it's only mashed yuca and fill it up and deep fry.
Yeah.
And we have all more different stuff that I can add. But that ones I've been trying to do baked ones. But that one need to be for another project when I can do the deep fry.
Yeah, I was to say some of those other stuff they don't hold up as they're not. I don't know, for alcapurrias.
Seal them.
Yeah, they gotta freeze them and then
Deep fry them.
Deep fry them because it's a mush. It's a mush before you do it. So.
Yeah.
But you are trying to come up with different methods of being able to do that to try to preserve the crunchiness of whatever.
That's what happened with the empanadas. I was trying to keep it longer, crispy and crunchy. We've been eating there, and they're still crunchy.
Oh yeah.
like things that I can even have with the deep fried ones. Like different ones, 10 minutes after you fry them and done.
Oh yeah.
Like this one keep longer, keep tasty, keep juicy for long periods. And say, okay, big one's gonna be the business instead of the deep fry.
And,
No.
and you're making every. I'm sorry, Dave.
No, go ahead.
Are you? And you're making every aspect of this empanada, right? Are you doing
Yeah.
the dough from scratch? You're doing
Yeah.
everything.
That's
I
awesome.
love that dough.
Yeah, so the dough's delicious. Dough's really. It's crunchy on the outside, but the center
can
of
tell
that
it's
dough is
homemade.
nice and soft.
Good job.
Yeah, absolutely. It's really good. Where are you trying to take this past here? What is your ultimate goal with this?
So my idea was starting first with a brick and mortar or a food truck and stuff. But then I back up because I was by myself, doing everything by myself. And that's how I started with the farmers market. So by myself, like I can make 200 by myself for the market. It's gonna be kind of work and stuff, but I can do it and start with the farmers market and see how the market's going and if the people like it. After the third market, every market was a sold out.
Nice.
So I was.
I would hope they are. These things are delicious. This
So
is
I
like
say,
my 10th one.
So people, then I noticed, okay, people like this. Then I got married, and my wife loved the empanadas.
Congratulations.
Thank you. And and she helping me cooking and making the empanadas, and now the production is even faster and less working. And you never know. Like probably in this year we can go forward and have the brick and mortar, or start more into the catering business, or get the food truck. Because the food truck is gonna give me more access to go more events. Because now with the farmers market you go with the tents and stuff, but when you go to the bigger events, like the tents not allowed and stuff, so we can go forward and do the next steps in the market. I also planning to do the frozen empanadas.
I'm glad you said that because that was going to be my next question. It was, do you
Yeah.
sell
By the
them
dozen?
frozen?
Yeah, that's the next project, like in the farmers market. I wanna see if I go now for the winter market. Then I wasn't planned, but if I go to the winter market, I'm gonna do the frozen one because the market, first it's less public than the open one. So this one they can take it home. Like you can grab 2 empanadas and eat it now, but with 2 empanadas you are done. No, us we can eat 6 and no problem. But when
I
you are in
told
the
you
market, you grab 2 and then you go home and then you need to wait for another week or 2 weeks to get more empanadas. No, give me 2 already baked and give me 6 to take home. Now instead of 2, you're getting 8. And that can make more production and say now I have another person helping me. Probably I'm gonna add another person. So we're gonna add more production and it's gonna be more faster and hopefully sell more.
Of course.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, one of our friends, Betsy, same thing. She was doing the empanadas in the farmers market, but that's once a week. That's every Saturday. And people were like, okay, they couldn't wait until the following Saturday. So I guess they started asking her about frozen ones, and sure enough, she's like selling dozens by the dozen. Like this is
Shoot, she got a client base up in Vermont.
this guy drives from Vermont and buys how many dozens? Like
I
a
don't
cooler
know.
full of it.
I know they make their way to Vermont. She's always posting about it.
Well,
Them going to Vermont.
Because I remember him drive. There was this dude that just showed up. He targeted her stand, came and she handed him like a big bag, and he left. And like, wow, he just came here for
But I think it made its word around there. Like she goes up there now, and
Oh.
like I think she does like.
Originally she was gonna get her truck up there.
Oh,
Yeah.
So that was originally, but you know, she got named down here, a little buzz. But every time she goes over there, she promotes it.
Shoot.
And she cooks out of where, I don't know, but she does her thing.
She does her thing. She does her thing. But yeah, that's dope. Shoot.
Yeah, that's what I noticed in the market when people that comes every week and they come straight to you asking for you. Oh, I was waiting for you. You know, that make you like happy, like you're doing something good that people keep coming.
I'm pretty sure you're consistent though, right? You show up every week because I know certain people that don't show up every week. I don't know how.
That was me every 2 weeks.
Every 2 weeks, but you're consistent though, right?
Yeah.
I know somebody else that's not that consistent.
Bro, I was there every week, bro.
No, you were. You
Talk
were.
about me.
Mad early. I know he's talking about you, but I was ignoring you.
That's
My
awesome.
You
Well,
have
that's
to like in the farmers market.
Yeah. Farmers markets are fun though.
I
I
It's
hung
fun.
out with them. I hung
Yeah.
out with them.
Even when I wasn't selling, like I would pop up, you know, because I also coach. I coach soccer, I coach baseball. By the way, V, you want to coach
No.
baseball?
No.
When I first met you, it was during, you know, when we started the Food Accelerator. And I think I talked about you when we did the Sopa episode.
Sopa.
Bro,
Sopa!
I feel he did talk about Soba, but I feel like he's mentioned.
No,
the
he mentioned him a couple of
empanadas
days.
almost.
He's like, I know somebody who puts whatever in empanada, and he makes it a couple of times.
Yeah, so-
Dave has definitely been a fan of your product since day one.
But I mentioned when we first met, it was just a concept, right? Because you, is it the Daniel effect? Started?
I don't know, but it was paused all this time.
Yeah, I was about to say, you know,
Sorry,
I'm
guys,
sorry to
looking
cut
at
you
TV
off.
right now.
I literally was watching the TV. So yeah, if you're not watching it on YouTube, we have a TV inside the thing, and we watch stuff in here whenever we feel. And the fight is on right now, and the TV has been buffering for the last like 25-30 minutes.
It just so
and I
happened.
just went to grab the remote to see if something. The moment I grabbed the remote, it stops buffering.
So I wanted to, you know, mention that, you know, just watching you develop, right?
Yeah,
from just in
from
the
that idea,
concept, right?
yeah.
You know, and that was pretty cool. And then watching you on the take the pitch. Oh man, I was a nervous wreck, dude. Like I sweat for no reason. That day, I was just. I think I left the puddle on the stage.
I always say you look like a lechon or something like that, right?
He put me inside in the stage. All these people was, fuck. Me, that I'm kind of shy person, and they put me to talk to all these people. Was, man, be funny at least.
Yeah.
I was like, you know, you have like 2 weeks, 3 weeks reading your speech and everything, and you see everybody reading the speech. At the end, I was, fuck, I forgot this shit. I was starting improvising like. Make people laugh. They're gonna remember you for something.
And
at
that's
least.
it. Though I remember his pitch because the shit was hilarious. You know, his slideshow, the empanada, the guy leaving.
Yeah.
So he did a great job. I remember when I first we practiced. I think it was a 4-minute pitch. I think I was at 12 minutes. And I said, dude, you gotta cut this shit. So I had to shorten this pitch.
A pitch. He had a lecture.
Yeah, I did. So yeah, no, I think everybody did a great job that day.
Yeah.
You know, we heard the consensus was that yours was like the best. Out of like just this is how engaging it was and how fun it was. I wasn't there, but going based off of how they talked about it ever since it's happened, that's awesome.
That program was 10 weeks.
Yeah, 10 weeks.
10 weeks, and you make like a new family in there.
Yeah.
And the best part was the end of the program. Like when we do the speech practice, everybody was talking, and we find things that. So there was this woman, where's she from Syria?
Pavine?
No, not Pavin. Pavin was a love heart.
Yeah, she was a sweetheart.
This one that she never talks during the program and the day of the presentation. Man, perfect English and everything. Do you speak? It was like a mouth dropping. Like what?
I can't think of who it was.
There was her and her husband.
Remember
and
that
there
last-
was always a someone translated for them.
Yes, Fatima.
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 Like they never talked. They was using a translator for them for the program and stuff. And the day of the presentation, she came with this perfect English. Like you will speak better than me. I still have an accent.
And she
was
needed
crazy.
a translator. Oh my god.
And the kawid that we.
Yo, they gotta pop up. You guys.
You tagged me and I didn't get to read it though.
I can't make it.
When is it?
What time is it again? What time is that?
It's a
podcast?
brunch time. On
It's
Sunday, I think
It's
the
a Sunday.
8th.
It's
If
on a
it's-
Oh, if it's a Sunday, I'm
Yeah,
good.
but that Sunday I got something to do already.
It's not Super Bowl, right?
No.
It better
It's
not
like the
be.
16th. It's the 16th. But that Sunday I have something to do. I think. Oh no, I got something to do at 6 p.m. If it's at brunch, I'm down.
Yeah, the
'Cause I missed,
16th.
I missed
Wearing our shirts.
the Philip Indian.
Wearing our shirts.
The Philip Indian.
That's right. That's the last where I lost.
Oh no, it's 3 p.m.
Record a YouTube
Start at
video,
3
bro.
afternoon.
That day,
Where?
let's record a YouTube video
Hi George
just for YouTube.
is
that
the
day.
new restaurant in downtown.
If it's in New Haven, I'm good then.
Yeah, it's in New
I can
Haven.
make it
No,
at
well,
3.
Hi George, isn't that like a rental place?
No, Hi George is a rooftop.
Yeah, rooftop. It's really nice.
It's really nice. The new hotel in New Haven.
Oh,
One of the new hotels.
so
The Hi
I'm
George.
going then because I need some of that food, man.
Let's go.
3 p.m.
I'm in there.
3 p.m. to 16.
I am in there.
Ooh, they're
Vamos
cooked.
though. We're
Nos
wearing
vamos,
shirts.
te lo digo.
We are shirts.
And
Tengo que
they,
buscarle un cabizal.
and they have a new menu for this event. So that's the one that I went for the new menu to try.
Oh, they're doing it.
Because every time they cook, man. Oh. You was there for the
This guy,
shirt, Ken.
He caught me from outside. He was outside the building. He recorded me, and I was in there with Riel and the wife at the ShareCon.
On the shirt,
Oh,
Ken.
the-
That was back, man. That was back. Like,
Oh yeah,
that pop-up was bigger than the opening of the
oh
restaurant.
the restaurant.
Dang.
Telling you, their food, dude. They had when they were at Two Roads, they did a pop up at Area 2. I went to that one.
I went to that one too.
Oh my god, that
Man,
that
you
that
gotta do
one was
pop-ups,
full.
man.
They were packed.
Let's do pop-ups, man.
Hey, I've been waiting for you.
Everybody every day asks me, where you gonna be at this weekend? Nowhere, mama, nowhere.
I've been waiting for you.
Well,
there's-
now you know the 16.
yeah, 16. We're in there. We're in there. I gotta go get some of that food because I'm fat and their food is amazing. So
So I want to touch on in food request. Is that your page, or is it
That's mine.
a collaboration? No, it is yours. So
Yeah.
do you consider yourself a blogger or just or just love taking pictures of food?
To be honest, I started that one because I know in social media and stuff. I was out of that, and my friends after I moved, they was asking me, "Okay, how we gonna know that you're still alive?" And I was, man, I'm too ugly to be posting picture of me. So I was starting posting picture of food that I was eating. So okay, I started that one as a joke. You know, everybody's a foodie and stuff. I was eating empanadas and I started posting and started getting followers and followers and followers. I was, damn, now this is a project.
No, you have to continue. Yeah.
yeah, it's work.
And you have an iPhone,
Yeah, iPhone.
so no, because these pictures are really good. And so check that page out in food request.
I have.
Oh, you have?
Need,
Oh, I have.
need a shout out.
Yeah.
And
This
even
dude
thinking that,
always you can't do nothing with this dude without needing to give him a shout out.
Bro.
I saw V today. Shout out V. Stay
I'm
over
out
there.
here, bro.
We talking about his. We don't need your shout out. All right.
So yeah, so check that out. His page is in food request. Pretty dope cooking. You eat. It looks like you fucking eat everywhere. This guy, he's gone eating every restaurant in New Haven. It looks
oh
like.
man, don't,
I need
Eating is easy?
metabolism then, because
Yeah, right.
no, in fact, I like to eat.
Taquito.
And like you could start these things and you think that it's gonna be easy taking picture. I have an album full of picture to upload and what the hell am I gonna put in this? Like
The caption.
putting the caption and stuff and trying to maintain every day, try to post something. Like you think I don't know, post a picture is easy. No, you have to edit the picture, you have to add the watermark, you need to know what time to post it, what hashtag use, what target is gonna go in. It's whole work, man. Like,
yeah.
It becomes a job.
and not only that, a lot of my friends kind of annoying me every time. They're like, hey, don't start eating. Let me take a picture first, and then start getting mad to go outside with me. Like, what? I need to wait for you to take the picture before I eat it? Yeah. And now they're paying me back after I take the picture. And then, no. And man, look at my side. I'm fat too. I'm hungry, the same as them, to eat and eat it right away as my food get here. So I need to stop, take the right picture. That is, to take maybe 20 pictures to get one, and give me your phone. I need your light and that light.
Yeah.
It's a pain in the ass. So after that, okay, we start eating. Now my friends, what they're doing after, I don't taking pictures. Then they take the plates out and no. Now I need to take pictures, like making fun of me. Like now you see how it feels. Like I wanna eat and I can eat because you need to take pictures.
Yeah, hell yeah. It's something like I'll go to a lot of places, and I think we spoke about it. I don't post of every place I go to. If I don't like the way the pictures came out or whatever, or just I didn't like the food, I won't post it. But I go to places with people and they're like, "Oh, are you gonna do the Instagram thing?" And I'm like, "No, I just want to eat. Like I don't want to take pictures here. Like I just want to eat. Like leave me alone."
Yeah, that one of my resolutions was start getting life more easy, or less relaxed, and taking more. So in Fast with Cross, I have like on a wait time. Like I'm not gonna be putting all my mind on you. Like I have to focus on more things right now.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm when I refocus again on the empanadas that is growing up and say, okay, Fast with Cross, you come later. When I start with the empanadas, I bring you back. So we're gonna be promoting my empanadas. I'm gonna use that as my
There you go.
bridge to the promotion and stuff.
Word, yeah.
What's your favorite cuisine? Like Italian
Man, pizzas.
pizza.
Pizza.
Line a pizza, man.
So with that said, you have Sally's, Pepe's, Modern.
You can kill all of them.
No, who's best?
Who you
Who's
like?
best?
So all of them, I'm not fan of all of them. Like if you ask me between them, I'm gonna say Da Leña. That is not well famous as the other ones.
I know the Leña.
Da Leña, well, used to be Da Leña. They moving now to the new place.
Was that
Nolo.
in West Haven?
No, right there in the same street, but they put it more into downtown. It's Nolo now. But I found this place. It's a new pizza place in Worcester Square. What is the name? I forgot the name. Man, the best pizza in New Haven right now.
Really?
Sinelli's, something in the Worcester Street.
That's the parties, is it? I don't know where that is. I don't know.
I think there's parties in West.
Is it? I don't know. I don't
No,
know where-
Supardi's. Supardi's in West Haven,
Oh,
East Haven, I
don't
think.
know.
That one is a good one, but this
Yeah.
one is Sanelli's, and this guy make their own cheese.
Wow.
Like they make their own cheese and they make their own dough. Like one of the, I don't know if one of the owners or part is a master pizza chef, like verified Instagram account and stuff in Italy.
Oh damn! Like
So
you got
they
a
make
verified
the-
account.
Yeah.
Wow.
You know that you're big when you have your
Yeah.
verified account. No matter how many. Like this is a champion in pizzas.
Yeah.
Like when I was checking like the whole page and the guides and all this stuff, like this is a real thing. And man, that one is the best pizza. And right now, it's one of my favorites because if you wanna go to Pepe's or Sally's or all the stuff, you need to wait outside.
Yeah.
Like
That's ridiculous.
And
it's
it-
ridiculous, and you go this one like, no, nobody's here. Like,
But you're getting top food.
And
no,
it's
that one
it's
is the best one.
New Haven style or Italian?
New Haven style is Italian style.
Like Napoleon.
No. It's totally different. Totally different.
Well, it depends because in Italy you have different type of pizza
Yeah,
too.
they're more Italian, more Napolitano style, more like proofs.
Yeah,
pizza.
that one is more fat, more.
It's got doughier
Yeah.
ends on it than it. Where
But this one is New Haven style.
New Haven style doesn't have the doughy end on it. It's a thin, crunchy end on it. The
Yeah.
crust. The thinness is there, but it comes to the end of the crust where you don't got all those nice, beautiful bubbles.
But that one is the
Yeah.
best
Check it out.
one pizza
Because right now
for me
in my
anyway.
job, you know, we're
Oh,
all
we know
fans
you
of-
eat.
we're all fans of modern. You know,
Modern,
modern.
yeah.
We're huge fans of modern, but I'm willing to try out new places. Oh,
But yeah, modern. If you put me modern, Pepe's, Sally's, and bar, like modern bar, it's kind of my tops, and Sally and Pepe's at the bottom. And one of my favorites one that's called in the B size are SSS Pizza, right in Chapel. That one's like the pizza to go, like not the huge brand ones. Like even there are maybe like 100 pizza places. Like I remember with the Infallible Cross, I started like let me start eating all the pizzas. I have a list of 30 pizzas planned. Like I was eating like let's say in the hospital. If you go outside of the hospital, you're gonna find maybe 3 pieces spot.
Yeah.
And let me try on slide this one. Let me try slide this one and try this. I was going place to place and trying slides, and then one was my list was maybe 33, 32 people, and there was more pizzas in around. Was damn how many pizza places are here?
That's too much for me.
We're coming close to the end. I definitely want to touch on. Remember the meat truck where he get his panini bread, Chabasso. Okay, Chabasso partnered up with Collab and is doing. They have some program. They're teaming up with Collab and taking the food accelerator graduates and those who have like products, shelf life products that they're gonna put them on in their store. I saw you sign up for a date to go check it out. So this is something you guys are gonna work and do a freezer section or?
I need to respond Caroline the email. Thank you for reminding me.
So
Yeah,
to be determined, and he will get back to you on
I'll
that.
get back to you. Okay.
Let me mark
he's
it.
been
Thank you
told
for
by his-
reminding me.
He's been told by his PR team not to mention anything until further details. He's actually been put on a gag order. All right,
Right. It's just like the release date has not been announced.
No. I don't even know why you brought that up. What's
Yeah,
wrong with
right.
you? Like,
No, but yeah, no, I know what he's talking. I asked her to send me the info, but I forgot to respond.
Okay. Okay.
But thank you to bring it up.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I'm
So
gonna do it
keep an eye
tomorrow.
out. I also set up a date. I'm gonna check it out to see to get some more information. They're offering like I forget what size cubic space, but you're there for like a month. They try it out to see and they do everything for you. They do all the numbers. They do. I gotta get more information, but keep an eye out for that. I'll be checking out Chabasso Bakery. That's what they're called, Chabasso Bakery.
And they make great bread.
Yeah.
And they also team up with Sanctuary Kitchen for the holidays now.
Okay.
And they make like this box make different breads around the world. Like the bread is incredible.
Really good on James Street, New Haven.
Yeah.
With that said, how can they follow you?
You ready? Follow me.
No, the listeners.
It's at Republica of Empanadas on Instagram. I'm still working on the website, but the website is the same, Republica of Empanadas, and email at republicaofempanadas.com.
Cool. Any upcoming events? Any shout outs you want to give out?
So we're planning to come back to the Winters Farmers Market. Have a couple dates, and for sure the one in the Worcester Square.
Okay.
That's coming in.
And if they follow you, this is something you'll announce on your Instagram.
Yeah, everything I announced, the menu for the weekends I publish there. I always tell people we're gonna go like in advance, like a week, 2 weeks in advance. I'm gonna tell, hey, next week I'm gonna be there, be ready, be on time. We're gonna be sold out, so don't come and cry to me later if you don't find no.
Right. And you can't wait. Just order a dozen frozen empanadas.
Nah, they're coming, yeah.
Okay. And then for catering, that same email, Ed.
Yeah, and straight, just hit me a DM on the Republica of Empanada Instagram, and it's on my phone all the time.
Cool. Well, thank you for joining us. Listen, reach out to them, check them out on Instagram. These empanadas are great, they're awesome, and they're versatile. Whatever you want in them, he'll make it happen.
Yeah.
Reach out to him. Perfect, appetizers for your event, birthdays, baby shower, whatever. V, what's going on with you?
Nothing. Quiet this week. In the food world, quiet.
Still doing the kitchen?
Still doing the kitchen. It's going good. I made arroz con gandules last
I saw
week, and
that.
they tore it down. Like a lot. That was my first time making a big pot like that. So, challenging myself.
that was a pot.
Bro, I did a big.
was that, like a
deep
50
hotel
quart?
pit. I don't even know, but the
That thing was
hotel
huge.
pans, I feel like 4 or 5 of those bad boys.
Dang.
So for the 150 people,
You
they ate twice.
Put like a straight 40-pound bag of rice in there, like.
Yeah, it was one big bag and 2 small.
Yo, dang.
Yo, how can they follow you, V?
Let me see if I get this right. _chef_V.
No, it's chef underscore V.
Nah, I don't
No,
think so.
no, okay.
I think it's on the. See, I got like 4 pages, y'all, and I run like 4 pages, so don't judge me. I think it's on the.
See, Gary V and Rick Murillo would call you lazy for that.
Oh, Gary V. Tell Gary
Alright.
V. What up? What up? What up?
Because you want me to text him? I'll text him right now.
No. Come on, man. Come
It
on. Gary
is
V. waiting for you.
underscore chef underscore V.
There you go. That's my chef page, y'all. Y'all want to see what I'm doing?
Crazy.
That's where I'm at.
All right. Yo, Manny,
What
what's
up?
going on? Any updates? Any shout outs?
Update. I quit my job at night.
Which one?
The night one.
Two
Oh,
big
you a
jobs?
night now?
Yeah.
Did you really?
Yeah.
So there should be no excuse.
No. I quit because I got another job. I can't just quit. I got a baby on the way
I was
now.
about to say, let's go to see Hector Medina.
Yo, on Saturdays we can.
Okay.
Yeah, Saturdays we can. Shout out to Hector. Yo,
That turkey.
that turkey, that's it's delicious.
Okay, y'all gotta tag me on this stuff because I'm on the loop right now.
Well, no. That turkey was it was a friendship thing.
Alright.
Nah, Hector, we all went out the day that you had the day after Christmas. You had the dinner that you were doing
Yep.
for the
That
nursery.
way y'all supposed to come in and you got this.
No.
Yeah.
We didn't get
We were supposed to help him out.
Yeah, and then
at the-
somebody
no.
called like
We didn't get
12
dissed.
volunteers.
We didn't get dissed. He cut us.
That's
Nah,
true.
dude.
We volunteered to help.
You right,
He
you right.
messages us a couple days before and is like, "Yo, forget it. We have volunteers already. We're good." So you fired us.
She didn't tell me to that
You
day.
fired us before we were able to
Nice
start
shirt,
our
bro.
first
That's a
day.
nice
Yeah, you
shirt.
like that shirt? Uh-huh. So he fires us. And then I ended up finding a Groupon for beer. And we went out and had beer. And then we had been talking about like smoked turkey. And our friend Hector Medina, like for weeks was like, "Yo, I'm going to make a smoked turkey. I'm going to make a smoked turkey." I'm not sure if the other weeks he did, but this one was like, "Yo,
Yeah, Stop and Shop had a sale, 59 cents a pound.
he
Picked
was
up a-
like, "Yo, I'm making smoked turkey. Tag this on Facebook." I just want to say that he wants to be in the loop. That just means he doesn't follow us on Facebook because he would have seen that we were tagged in all these things because it was like a whole day worth of tags. I'm just saying,
multiple tags.
multiple
And
tags.
you saw, like, just like OG Chef Paul
OG.
noticed.
Yep.
He could have noticed that too.
He could have noticed it, and he said something. He would have got some turkey, but
Yo,
not just turkey.
white rice, red beans,
I make a mean smoked
Listen to
turkey
me.
soup.
smoked turkey, white rice, kidney beans, bottle of Malta. Did you get the Malta?
I got the Marta and
And a cookie, chocolate chip cookie.
two chocolate chip cookies, homemade.
It's,
Yep.
still, it's in your beard, bro. Go like that.
My boy literally made dinner for us. Like
Yeah.
it was dope. It was dope.
It was
you know
like-
what I mean? I appreciate
It was
that.
like a,
I'm
you
gonna
know,
shout
your
out to
parents
Hector.
packing your lunch for you. You know?
He did. I don't know. He
Yeah,
made
I
me
don't
feel
like
like he
it.
was my. Oh, he was like a proud dad. I was like, because I was heading to work. It was done at like 2:30, 2:45. I was like, I get to work for 3:30. Like, gotta make sure I get to your house and get to work on time. He's like, he even like waited for me outside. He brought it to me in the back. He's like, here, I made this, and that. I know you gotta go to work, and this for dinner, and here's the extra one for your wife.
Give you a kiss on the forehead.
Yeah, he's like, have a good day, buddy.
Bendición.
Gave me $2 for the book fair. But Hector's my guy,
Yeah,
man.
he's
I
cool.
appreciate it. He's dope people. Go check Hector out. The truck is it's
Not
out of
yet.
season right now.
He's bartending at Taco Loco.
Taco Loco Fridays and Saturday nights, 5 to 10. 5 to 10. Check him out, Taco Loco, right in Bridgeport, Black Rock. Good dude, good people. Show him some support. Go have fun with him over at.
We gotta have a
Taco Loco.
part 2. So
Yeah.
he's gotta come back.
That whole team, man, they're good. I quit my job because I got another opportunity somewhere else, doing something else that will open me up for a more flexible lifestyle. Yeah, so I said, you know what, I'm going to take this opportunity because I want to focus on my food business to be able to finally get that off the
I'm
road.
waiting for you, bro.
I told you do stuff on Saturdays and stuff. I got you. You know that. I tell you all the time.
Yeah, you got that fan base.
You're waiting for me while I'm waiting for you. You the boss. You own the thing.
We gonna own.
this dude owns the thing, and I'm telling him, I'm here. I volunteer my services. Yes, boss.
Got the following already, Papa.
Yeah, let's do this. But I want to focus on that, and there's really nothing else.
Dave, what you up to, man?
Well, just making more hot sauce. I'm getting ready for the Valentine pop-up and the Discovery thing.
Love Our Community fundraiser,
Our
February 15th, 6 p.m. You guys can go on Eventbrite. Type in Love Our Community.
Eventbrite.
You see how they skipped over like where my social media was, how
You don't do
know,
the
where
social
they
media.
follow
Remember you took a
me,
break.
everything. Yeah, how's that? Where
How
am
can they
I,
follow you?
Okay, did you change your name to Papi?
Nope, it's gonna
Fridge?
say it's Theo Fridge because I'm still everybody's favorite Theo Fridge. All right.
Deal
It's
underscore
Theo Fridge.
Nah, man. How about the Bridgeport Bites?
And then at Bridgeport Bites, which I haven't, just like they kind of put it in the back burner because I literally haven't had time. Dude, I work 8:30 in the morning to midnight every day. Saturday and Sunday's my only time, and then I'm running around doing errands. Half the time I'm hungry as hell, so I quickly just go grab something and I leave. Because even if you look at my Theo Fridge page, I really haven't posted much food either over there. I haven't really posted much on either one, but I'm on there. Again, I'm gonna be jumping back on that shortly. I do have an album worth of photos that I'm ready to throw on, just to be able to take the time. You know what I mean? Take the time to put it back up there. But at Bridgeport Bites, and then at underscore Theo Fridge on social media.
You can catch me at davesangrsauce.com. Check out. We got some merch. We got some hot sauce.
And where the new jellies coming?
So I appreciate the patience. I know a lot of customers been asking about the jellies, the jams, and the barbecue sauce. And the barbecue sauce is gonna happen in a couple of weeks. Jams will be coming following that as well.
Do you need me to get one of those plots too over at the community farm?
Yes,
so
please.
that way I can just grow strawberries and just grow, whatever. That barbecue sauce, you need to hurry up with that.
Yeah, a lot of people.
I told you I was pouring that stuff in a cup and just drinking.
Yeah, and I give you guys big bottles too.
Big bottles, that thing was done.
Guess who ate all that? Xavier.
Yeah,
Every time I come, he was in the refrigerator.
yeah, that stuff is good. Did you get a try of that barbecue sauce?
Nah.
Oh, dude, you gotta.
You gotta make a barbecue.
I'm waiting for that one. That's what I asked him.
The jelly too, though. That jelly was. Anyways,
So, follow the Late Night Potluck Show at Instagram, Facebook, Dave'sAngrySauce.com.
I got an idea for the shirt giveaway.
Okay.
oh, we got an idea. There you go.
Okay, my idea. Let's see if y'all vote on this.
We're gonna have
Yeah,
to.
I gotta
We've been mean
tag-
to you the whole time.
Every single person at this table right now, with the most creative way you use your Dave's hot sauce.
Okay.
There you go.
There you go.
Yeah.
We're gonna pick it. We're gonna vote on whatever interest in.
Wait, but not everybody that listens have a bottle of
That's
Well,
true.
guess what? They gotta go buy it if they really want that shirt. I'm just saying.
Wait, you guys do that. It was great.
Tabasco
Thank
too.
you for
Have
joining
you guys
us,
listen to us.
Eduardo
Thank you for having
Lara
me here.
of Republic of Empanada. Thank you for-
Gracias. Thank you.
Peace.
Thanks for listening.
Be sure to join us next time.
This is a Gorilla Podcast Network production.